Hello, my name is Paul Lars, and I will be preaching with the title of The Ineffective Christian. Let's all turn our Bibles if we have our Bibles, to Genesis chapter 19, verse 14. And it says, "And Lot went out and spake unto his sons in law, which married his daughters, and said, Up, get you out of this place, for the Lord will destroy this city. But he seemed as one that walked into his sons in law." Let's pray. Dear Lord, let's today pray for all the events going on right now, Lord, just to help with that. Let's pray for the nurse, Lord, just to calm them. And love you, Lord, and in Jesus' name, amen. Once saved, always saved. One of the greatest aspects that I think of salvation is that once being saved, you cannot lose it. You cannot fall through God's grace. We Christians are eternally secure in Christ. But though we cannot lose our salvation, there's one thing in particular that I'm going to talk about today, that Christians today have lost our root. Going back to the text, we see Lot warning his relatives, his sons-in-law, about the impending doom upon the city. Up! Get you out of this place, for the Lord will destroy the city. Hey! Get out of here! If you don't heed my warning, then you will be destroyed along with the city. But what was the reaction? But he seemed as one that walked into his sons-in-law. Lot lost his testament. Despite his warnings, despite how distressed he probably was, he only seemed as a fool. He only seemed as if he was mocking their intelligence to his relatives. And let me tell you that there are Christians out there, just like Lot, who have lost their testimonies and have therefore become unable to reach those who they are close to. In other words, they have become ineffective Christians. Have you lost your testimony? Have you become an ineffective Christian? Today we'll be looking at 3 steps to which the ineffective Christian has lost his testimony. So, how did Lot even get into the situation in the first place? How did a relative of Abraham land himself in the life in Sodom and Gomorrah? To see how he even got himself in this place, we'll turn our Bibles all the way back to around the time he was introduced in Genesis chapter 13. And we'll go here in verse 10. So it says in verse 10, "And Lot lifted up his eyes and beheld all the plain of Jordan, that is well watered everywhere, for the Lord destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, even as garden as of the Lord, like the land of Egypt as thou comest to Zor. Then Lot chose them all the plain of Jordan, and Lot journeyed east, and they separated themselves the one from the other." So here we see Lot making the decision to settle into land as his men and Abraham's men were fighting each other, and thus they decided to part ways. Lot chose the plains of Jordan. But what stood out to me was in verse 14, it says, "And the Lord said unto Abraham, Lot was separated from him, lift up now thine eyes, and look from the place where thou art going, where the southward, eastward, and westward." Abraham lifted up his eyes only when the Lord told him to. And here's we get to the first point. Decisions without God's guidance. In contrast with Abraham waiting for God's answer, Lot decided for himself to choose what seemed good for himself. Many Christians have completely forgotten and disregarded the fact that God knows what's best for us. And due to this, they base their decisions on what looks good to them, whatever feels to refresh themselves. They begin to base their actions on what they feel is right for themselves. One problem is, without God's guidance, man, whether or not he is a Christian, will fall towards sin. Here, even after choosing all the plains of Jordan, we see in verse 12, near the end of the verse, it says, "And pitched his tent towards Sodom. Just as Lot made his decision, he ended up pitching his tent toward Sodom and Gomorrah. And with this, after doing sin, sometimes the ineffectual Christian does not realize that sin has its consequences, despite whether or not you are a Christian. In the next chapter, we find out later that Sodom and Gomorrah has been in conflict with surrounding cities, with neighboring cities, and who gets caught up in it? Lot does. Lot gets caught up in all this mess, and he finds himself captured by the enemies. Fortunately, though, to Abraham, Lot was able to be saved from his captors, and in verse 16, they part ways. And we don't see Lot for several chapters until chapter 19, and in verse 1 it says, "And there came two angels to Sodom at even, and Lot sat in the gates of Sodom." Number 2, second point. Continuance in sin despite knowing the consequences. We don't just find Lot, even after going through all these consequences, even realizing that pitching his tent towards Sodom was a bad thing, was bad for him. In chapter 19, we see that he's back in Sodom. Not just pitching his tent towards Sodom, but we see that he's sitting in the gate of Sodom. In the second step towards the destruction of his testimony, the ineffective Christian has continued in sin, has gone back into doing the same sin he was just corrected for. And here we get to our last and final point, association with the world. Upon finding Lot in Sodom, we find out that he's a gatekeeper. Now, a gatekeeper is an extremely important person to a city, as he's the one who decides on who enters or exits the city. He's now not just any normal visitor of Sodom. He isn't this hidden Christian among the world, but he's now become just like them. He's become indistinguishable from the people of Sodom. And here we are at the main text of this message, when Lot has lost his testimony. Here, as I conclude, as Christians, we know that we serve and worship the one true God. Our God is omnipotent, omniscient, omnipresent. He has the titles of Wonderful Counselor, the Prince of Peace. He is the Alpha and Omega, the creator of the heavens and the earth, the whole universe. He is a loving God who gave his only begotten Son to die for our sins. But do we act like it? The ways our actions speak it? Does the type of friends we hang out with show it? Does the type of music that we listen to show it? Or have you just become like that ineffective Christian who has lost your testimony as a Christian? There are many ineffective Christians out there in the world today, where they may be saved, they may profess that they're Christian, but the world won't see it that way. They'll only see it through the way that we act. They'll only base it on their daily actions, the things they listen to, the things they watch. And let me say that it's sad, knowing that though other people believe in all these false gods and idols, they seem to be more faithful to this false God than we Christians are to the true and living God. So let me challenge you today to not become the ineffective Christian, the Christian who has become indistinguishable from this world, the Christian who has lost his testimony, but to be the Christian through his actions, to have the testimony that, yes, we do serve the one and true living God. To keep our testimony to our friends, our loved ones, and most importantly, to God.